Good morning. It is Saturday the 18th of March. Yeah, I think it's the 18th of March. Yeah, it's the 18th of March. Saturday the 18th of March. It is about 9 o'clock. I just dropped off my sister for hockey practice, I guess. And I'm going to go for a walk in the meantime because I'm not going to chill around like a donut waiting for her. So anyway, this is it's the first of a whole bunch of like daily content. I don't want to call it a vlog, but daily content where I put out stuff on a day-to-day basis because I realized that for me personally, or at least from what I've seen from a couple of people that are like a real like role models of mine, I guess, the way to get better at, what am I trying to say? Firstly, the way to get better at anything is to do it on a consistent basis, right? So for me to get better at doing YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff, I would have to put out videos on a day-to-day basis, which is what I'm trying to do. But I thought that statue looked like it was a person. But like more specifically to me, more specific to YouTube at least, if you look at people like just Daddy G, who I would suspect most of my audience would know, or like someone like Penguel the Black Pen, which I wouldn't suspect a lot of my audience would know because he's more politics based. The way they got big at least was by doing daily content. For just Daddy D, it was just vlogs of him on a day-to-day basis. And then for just Daddy G, it was like vlogs on a day-to-day basis, of like just like him in his day-to-day life. But with Penguel the Black Pen, which is more of what I want to do, it was like daily content on things going on in the world, right? He would be there talking about, oh yeah, this is what's happening here and this is what I think about it. On a day-to-day basis, it was like very real and raw. There's no edits, there's no cuts, and that's what makes it so good. So for me, I wanna and the end result for both of them was that just that DJ, I think, is on 200k on like his main channel, the vlog channel, like 90k, and he's able to do like other fun stuff that he genuinely enjoys because of what the YouTube channel allowed for him to do, that daily content allowed for him to do. He carried like YouTube vlogging in South Africa on his back effectively, you know? That was his thing. So, for me personally, wait, let me have to open it. Anyway, like I was saying, for just that EG, like I was saying, like what was the end result of that at least? Like right now at least, of course he's going to go bigger, I suppose so. Was that he was able to like get 200k on YouTube and like do all these other opportunities based solely upon that vlogging on a day-to-day basis, right? And posting like consistently, right? Right now, with Penguel the Black Pen, which is something more of like in the direction that I want to go, the way that he was able to grow was like with this daily content of like talking about whatever in the world. And the way that he's able to grow is that he was able to be on, I don't know if you know the Hustler's Corner, which is another big podcast in South Africa. He was able to be on that with DJ Zbu. Excuse me if you can hear the cars, but like he was able to be on the Hustler's Corner with the Hustler's Corner / Virtual Mkuku with DJ Zbu, and he's been able to grow that. And then he was able to get his own platform, the Penguel Show, which is amazing if I have to say so myself, which is like more high content, more professional content, more with everything, professional cameras, professional mics, all that kind of stuff, like production. And it was solely based on him making these daily content, right? So for me, like, of course, I'm not trying to follow exactly what they're doing. I'm trying to make my own path. We all have our own journeys. But like, the blueprint is there for a lot of people who inspire me. And like, I'm just naming two. There's a lot of people in South Africa who made daily content And that's how they grew, you know? That's how they became massive. And so for me, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to become I'm trying to become the biggest in the country. Wait, excuse me. There's so many cars on this road. This was a bad idea. Well, this road specifically was a bad idea. But anyway, like I was saying, so the blueprint is there. So for me personally, that's what I'm trying to execute now. So that's why you're going to see a lot more of this, just like whatever content, you know, on a consistent basis, because like I feel like that's how I'm going to build an audience, you know. So that's the goal, that's the commitment I'm making. I want to get to the point where there's a new video every day on my channel, you know. Damn. Because that is really like, if I have to be honest with you, that's like the goal, and the end result of that being like this like big platform, and you know, and that's really just like what I'm trying to do with this. Cause like, I'll be honest, man, like I want to be the biggest in my city, the biggest in the country, the biggest on the continent, and the biggest in the world. And I don't think that's like a bad thing to say, you know. Because I know a lot of people, like, they don't like talking about their goals and like what they're trying to do. But for me personally, I know what my goal is. I want to be the biggest. I want to be the best. I don't think anyone should go into anything not wanting to be the best. Like, they should all want to be, you should all like desire to be the best. If you're a hair salon, like, what's the word? Hairdresser. If you work in a saloon, basically, right? The goal should be to be the best, you know? There's no reason to like hope to like, oh yeah, just do it. You want to be the best, you know? So I think that's like, for me personally, so that's why you're going to see a lot more of this type of content. But like, this is the last time I'm going to speak about it. This is the last time I formalized this type of content. You'll just hear me speak. You'll just hear me go, hello. Anyway, so I gotta talk about this. Or like, hello, here, this is where I am, you know? So yeah, that's what's going on there. But, man. Oh, I can tell you all the story of like how my life flashed before my eyes. Wait, where can I go? Because I'm trying to kill time. It is 9 o'clock. It's like 5 minutes past 9, and I'm trying to kill a lot of time. So let's go this way. Let's see where this takes us. Anyway, anyway, so yesterday, name. So as most people know, at least I would hope most people know this. Not I would hope, but like as most people know, like I'm driving, right? But I have my learners. But I drive myself to uni every day and like drive around quite often. I truly hope you guys can't hear the wind. Where's the mic? Let me do this. I truly hope you guys can't hear the wind. But anyway, so like I drive myself around and whatnot. But I have my learners, but not my license. I'm only allowed to get my license in May when I turn 18. So, of course, now that would mean that I'm illegally driving. It's not illegal, but it's like, you know. So, like yesterday, well, Thursday, today's Saturday. On Thursday, my mom was was telling me the story about how this co-worker that she has was caught with the traffic cops, and then it was found that he had like traffic fines, and then the traffic cop was like, you're not going to leave here till you pay the 700 traffic fine, right? And then she was like, what are you going to do the day that you get stopped? And I was like, I'm never going to get stopped. Like I said it like with a level of confidence, like bravado, you know? Like, I'm never going to get stopped, you know? Because the routes that I drive, the cops never check those routes. The traffic cops never have a roadblock. There's no place to have a roadblock on those routes, you know? And I said it sort of like, come on, who do you think I am, you know? And my mom just looked at me and was like, oh, okay, cool. So then, now, yesterday I'm driving home. Oh, I look beautiful. I can't lie, I look so beautiful. But anyway, I'm driving home yesterday at, 4 o'clock? It's like, not even 4, it was 5 o'clock on a Friday, which explains why they would have the roadblock there. It was 5 o'clock on a Friday, right? So I'm having this road, so like, we're driving home. No, it wasn't even 4 o'clock. I'm thinking about another day. It was like 3 o'clock. 3:30 or whatever, yesterday, Friday, 3:30, close to 4 o'clock, right? So we're driving. Now there's a robot right before my house, and then you're like about 800 meters from my house. So like I'm basically home at that point. I'm not thinking about traffic cops at that point, you know. So I'm about to stop at this red light. I've even like slowed down like drastically. Like I'm just like basically letting the car ride. I really hope you guys can't hear that music in the background. But anyway, so I'm about to stop. Gaga, corner of my eye, I clock that there's a roadblock there. I clock these traffic cops there. They've put cones on. It's 2 lanes. They've put cones on one lane, on the left lane, and then on the right lane there's a traffic cop with his hand up, stopping everyone, directing them to the lane with the cone. And I've gone, oh my god, I'm going to die today. Because I'm thinking, bro, if this traffic cop clocks me and stops me, it's chai for me. There's no solution. There's no way I can like finesse my way out of the situation, because I always say that like I'm a prime finesser. I'm able to finesse, you know. But like there's no way to finesse yourself out of this situation, you know. So anyway, now as I'm about to stop, as I see, I immediately swerve onto like the far right lane so that I can turn and go in the opposite direction. Because I'm thinking to myself, boy, there's no way I'm getting caught by a traffic cop. Not today, not ever, you know? Not never, you know? So I swerve over, I turn, and then I'm with my boy Moj. Hello. I'm with my boy Moj, and Moj is like, why are you swerving over to the different lane and why are you taking a different route? And I'm like, I want to shout at him. I'm like, Moj, do you not see the traffic cop and the roadblock there in front of us? And he's like, oh, I didn't even see it. What do you mean? And I'm like, you're the worst co-driver in the country, basically. But like, imagine I didn't see it and we just went. Imagine I wasn't paying attention. Imagine I was like changing a song on my speaker or something, boy. It would have been over. I would have been locked up. You wouldn't be seeing this video, dog. I'd be locked up. I wouldn't be able to drive. I would get like a crazy fine. My mom would be mad at me. It would have been horrible, boy. But you know, I always say God's grace covers us all, man, in different ways. And yesterday, that's how it covered me, you know? So yeah, that happened. But like today, when I was driving to come take my sister to hockey, I saw the traffic cops. But like that was because they were having a race. There's a race in town, like a marathon. So like they were at different places, like stopping cars or whatever. But then I was chilled because I was like, there's no way that they're gonna stop me, you know, because that's not the situation. But yeah, that's the story. So moral of the story, if any of you know of someone I can bribe to give me a fake license so I can get a real one in May, hit me up. You all know where my Instagram is. You all know my Instagram. At @dd_Mhlame. And I'm serious, dog, hit me up. If I can get it, because this thing is too scary. I thought I was gonna die that day, boy. I really thought, dog, it's child for me. This is how I die. But anyway, I think that's all I gotta say for now. I'm gonna. It was dark on this side. Should I walk like this? Nah, boy. I don't care. I'm gonna. Oh, it's fine like this. I'm gonna walk a little bit more for like 10-15 minutes. Then I go back to my sister's school, pick up, and then I go home. Maybe I pick up the camera again and make this a vlog, or if this is the end of the video, because I feel like I'm on 14-15 minutes and that's enough talking for one day. And yeah, but I'll see. Bye bye.